Welcome back to Keep It Raw Boxing. This is Cypher Box. So, Canelo Alvarez and trainer of Triple G, Abel Sanchez, have been trading words over the last couple of days, and it started with this from Canelo Alvarez. Comments from Sanchez don't really bother me because he actually thinks he's a great trainer, Alvarez wrote. But he doesn't know what boxing is. He doesn't know what it is to have technique. He doesn't know what it is to box or to move. He doesn't know what it means to adapt to circumstances of a fight and not just go forward and throw punches. What I do is box. I find it strange that someone who believes himself to be a great trainer doesn't know how to distinguish between having technique and what he's saying about running. It's one thing to be coming forward like a donkey, Alvarez continued, and it's another thing to move, dodging punches, counter-punching, and even staying on the ropes without him hitting you. I hope Sanchez goes back to his house and realizes what I've been saying about him, that he's a dumbass. The first fight has given me confidence that I will win this fight. If I work him well throughout the fight, I can knock him out. That's what Canelo Alvarez had to say. So naturally, Abel Sanchez did reply to that, and this is what he had to say. I haven't insulted them in any way, shape or form. Everything I've said has been fact. The insults aren't coming from our side, the insults have come from them. They're the ones that are lowering themselves to that level. I have gotten into his head for him to respond to me like that. There's no reason for it, but that's the character that I've been talking about. I feel that he's responding, he's reading these things and it's affecting him. But the reason I'm saying these things is that they are facts. Tell me where I'm lying. Did he not test positive? Did he not cancel our fight? Did he not cause an uproar with the fans and tickets and reservations as a consequence of what he did? So I'm not insulting them. They're the ones that are lowering themselves to that level. So who do I kind of agree with on this one? I actually, to be fair, honest with you, I agree with both the guys what they're saying, right? Canelo Alvarez is right in what he's saying. What he does in the ring isn't classed as running. Yeah, it's boxing. Yeah, he's right. Slipping punches, movement, yeah, moving around the ring, using the ropes, counter punching, yeah, you know, getting your opponent to commit, getting them to miss and then coming back with a punch, you know, a landing scoring punch. That's boxing. That's exactly what he did on that night. Yeah, you know, there's no difference from what he's done in his previous fights. Yeah, that is boxing. Yeah, Abel Sanchez is trying to put out there, you know, oh, he ran, you know, he didn't come to fight, etc. and stuff like that. He's trying to get Canelo Alvarez to fight the kind of fight he wants and the kind of fight Triple G wants. Because Triple G struggled to close the ring down last time round. Yeah, let's be honest. He did struggle to close the ring down. He didn't land as many body shots as we would have expected him to. And remember, Triple G before that fight, he was classed as one of the best at closing down the ring and making the rings small and not giving his opponents the opportunity to move around the ring. Yeah, but it's come to light, even when he fought Daniel Jacobs, it's come to light in those two fights against Canelo and Daniel Jacobs that Triple G actually struggles with boxers who can move and use the ring. Yeah, Abel Sanchez is incapable of training his fighters to fight the way Canelo Alvarez does or the way Daniel Jacobs does. Proof's in the pudding. Look at Gassiev against Usyk. Usyk boxed him, moved around the ring, etc. Complete shutout that fight was. Yeah, and there's other cases of that as well when you look at Abel Sanchez's fighters. Yeah, boxing isn't just come forward, you hit me and let me hit you. You know, that's boxing is box, move, defend, get out the way, come back with counters, slip, slide the punches, move, use your feet, use the ring. Yeah, work from the outside, work on the inside, get in, get out. Yeah, that's boxing. If anyone thinks that what Canelo Alvarez does is classed as running, then go watch a young Muhammad Ali. Because if you're calling Canelo, I'm not saying that he's a similar fighter, but I'm saying he boxes and Muhammad Ali boxed and moved as well. Yeah, go watch a young Muhammad Ali. Yeah, a young Muhammad Ali. He moved around the ring. He danced around the ring. He boxed. He got in and out, hit and not get hit. Same with Sugar Ray Robinson. Same with Willie Pett. The same with Sugar Ray Leonard. Are you classing all those legendary names that I just mentioned as runners? Because if you're saying Canelo Alvarez is a runner, that means you're saying those legends that I just mentioned to you are runners as well. Yeah, this is just Abel Sanchez's way of trying to get Canelo to fight the way he wants Canelo to fight, to make it easier for Golovkin. Yeah, because he as a trainer doesn't have the capability or the ring IQ to teach Golovkin how to fight like Canelo does. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So I agree with Canelo Alvarez there. On the flip side, I kind of agree with Abel Sanchez as well, because I was very critical about Canelo Alvarez and the fact that he had a failed drug test. Yeah, a lot of people have given him a pass now, but I haven't, because I still don't buy it, even with that hair follicle test and stuff like that. Yeah, and if you want my reasons behind actually why I feel Canelo Alvarez there was a potential suspicion that he may have been guilty of PED abuse, then go and watch the videos I did of it back then when he failed the tests. Yeah, go down my playlist, my news playlist, and you'll find it. Okay, that's where and I still stand by that. What I said back then, I still stand by it. So I agree with him in that sense. Yes, I agree also that Abel Sanchez is definitely trying to get into Canelo Alvarez's head. Now, he thinks he has got into Canelo Alvarez's head. But the thing is, if he'd got into Canelo Alvarez's head, right, then Canelo Alvarez wouldn't be talking the way he is. He'd be saying, right, I'm going to come out there, I'm going to go walk straight across the ring and meet him in the center of the ring, and we're going to go toe-to-toe, and I'm going to bust him up and knock him out, watch. But he's not. He's saying, I'm going to box, I'm going to do what I do, I'm going to make adjustments. I've learnt from the first fight. And if I know if I apply myself well, I can get the knockout too. So Canelo Alvarez is not going to come out and fight the way, you know, Abel Sanchez wants him to fight. He's going to come out and fight the way he always fights, which is he's going to box, he's going to move, he's going to use his skill sets and his ability and his good, strong upper movement to make Golovkin commit, miss, and then counter. Move, box, fight off the ropes, exactly like he did in the first fight, but with improvements, because he'll make the adjustments he needs, because I'm sure he's reviewed the fight. Okay, so there's that part of me where, yes, I believe Abel Sanchez is trying to get into his head, and Abel Sanchez thinks he's succeeding, but then there's a part of me that's saying the way Canelo's talking back at him tells me that he's not succeeding. The only thing he's succeeding at is he's probably pissing Canelo off. Yeah, and Canelo's thinking, right, you know what, I'm going to do a real job on your boy, but I'm going to box and do it. I'm going to make him look like a fool. So if anything, you're pissing him off and you're motivating him and making him even more focused. That's the feeling I get. I could be wrong, don't get me wrong, but that's just the feeling I get from all of this. Alright, but anyway, look, listen, that's all I got to say on this one. Let me know what you think. As always, like, share and subscribe. Until next time, this is Cyphbox reminding you to keep it real.